I don't know. I was going to tell, but they
King of the
have
devil.
stopped. Like,
Join.
yeah,
Shazin join.
teacher, I couldn't,
Yeah, Siddharth?
teacher, I couldn't write the 10 points over. This
Oh,
week
that's
I was
fine. You can send it to me later.
sick from the. Okay,
Yeah.
teacher.
Can you tell me the tricks that you learned? You said that you learned some pranks. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are the pranks you learned? Linuki.
I,
Yes. Sanuji. Happy birthday, Sanuji. Happy birthday, Linuki. Katum, happy birthday. Shavin, happy birthday, and Siddharth. Happy birthday.
I don't. I don't have birthday. I don't have
yeah.
birthday. You have birthday. I don't have.
I don't have birthday. Because it's April 1st, right? So I think you guys were born in April 1st. Doesn't it? Isn't it?
Yeah. The one trick that I learned, but I can't tell it. That's the problem.
So Siddharth, did you lie in school? Yesterday was my father's birthday.
I can't hear teacher.
Can't hear me? And
Yeah.
now okay.
Now okay.
Yeah. So Siddharth, like, did you lie at school?
No, I didn't lie. I did some pranks.
You did some pranks, like what?
Like when somebody is eating, I'm just doing like.
Like in the chair?
No. I will never do that.
Okay.
When somebody is eating, I'm giving my hand, and he is surprised. What is that? And that's just easy. I can't tell.
What else did you do?
I can't tell.
That's all. That's it.
That's a secret.
So Siddharth and Shavin go to same school.
And no
No.
teaching.
Hi, Shavin.
Sir, I'm going to
Yeah, you're going to?
St. Joseph. Sasha is going to St. Anthony's.
Oh, yeah. So, Linuki, what did you do today? Did you go to school? Yesterday was my father's birthday. Oh, yeah. Linuki, what did you do? You are typing. Pathum, what did you do today? Pathum, yes, you have to respond, Pathum. Message downloading. Sanuji, what did you do today? Say. Shazin, what did you do? Hey, Linuki, අපිට කියන්න හෙට උදේ 10ට ස්කෝප්
Sir,
එකක් විශ්ක පටන් ගන්න ඕනේ.
Sir, teacher.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I have morning 6 o'clock swimming.
What tomorrow to me?
Yeah, morning
Oh,
morning 6 o'clock I have swimming.
you have to swim. Okay. So Sanuji's day was great. Pathum, what did you do today? Pathum, respond කරන්න ඕනේ. I sent you the homework. Yeah, I checked. Pathum, message down ඕනේ පුතේ. So we did basket, I guess. We did basket, right? අක්කට තියෙනවා හෙට උදේ 10ට spoken English course එක
Yes,
පටන් ගන්නවා.
teacher.
අක්කට message එකක් දාන්න කියන්න. අක්කා join වෙන්න කියන්නේ හෙට 10ට. Shazin, you didn't tell me that you went to Dubai.
I
About for 6 months.
Look at my tattoo.
I did about that.
Get my tattoo. Get my tattoo. A lion, a tiger.
Teacher, I did tell you about that.
You didn't even send me chocolates or something else, huh? ආගදලි නුකේ.
Teacher, it was like a year ago.
Oh, really? Siddharth, is that true, Siddharth?
It's 6 months. 6 months.
Oh,
No,
Yes,
Seda, stop lying. Seda, stop lying. It was like an year ago.
මහා බණ්ඩා? රුෂ්‍යන්ත මහා බණ්ඩා කියලා සගෙනෙක් නෑ නේද?
but Sasha's mother gave us from Dubai actually.
Yeah, Shazin. So Jacin's mother had given a lot of sweets to Silas. So that was from Dubai. So where is my part? Where's my share?
That time I was not in the class, so I didn't know you. I didn't know you that time.
Oh, bro, like Silas was eating yesterday as well. Where the Silas? Is that true, Silas?
Yes.
Yeah. So was
Teacher,
this like the caramel this much
sent
big?
it. The grandmother sent it.
Ah. Okay. So today we have chapter bread. So he is going to make bread. So do you know how they make bread? මොනවයින්ද bread හදන්නේ?
Wheat.
Wheat. We by hand. We make. දැන් පැන්දෝම් reply කරන්න ඕනේ පුතේ. Message එකක් දාන්න ඕනේ. හරිද? So we make bread by our hands. You know, I'm like with wheat flour. Okay? But some people make bread with something else. මොනවාගෙන්ද? Corn flour. Cornbread, have you heard like cornbread? That's way healthier than the wheat bread. Did I show you my fish tank? My fish tank.
Fake fish.
No, they are not fake. How can you say that they are fake? They are not fake.
They are rubber, literally made out of rubber. I
They
can
are-
see it.
No, they are not fake. They are real fish. They just have died.
Then can they what?
They are dead, already dead fish.
How then how could you touch a dead fish?
I'm going to eat them. Fry them and eat them.
They are not even real.
They are real. Oh. So this is what we're gonna do. Okay? This is what we're gonna do. Yeah. Yes, still. Great. I have my first corn. Really. I have my first corn at the end of December. December වල අවසානයේ මගේ first corn මට හම්බ. It isn't a lot of corn. ඒක ගොඩක් නෙයි හැබැයි. I don't want to eat the corn. So ඔයාට කන්න ඕනේ නෑ. I decide to keep all the seeds. At the other he can make bread name. My goal is to put the seeds in the ground and soak them later. That he's very smart. This guy is very smart. I need some pots for the seeds. I look for clay on the island. Now he is going to. That's fine. I will send him to there. Perfect. I will send. දැනට මේක මොකද ලියන්න ඕනේ නැහැ ඔයාලා මේක බලන්න යන්න. අමාරුවෙන් තිබ්බත් ලියාගමු. Right? I look for clay on the island. So he is looking for something කියලා කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? මොනවා හරි දෙයක් හොයනකොට අපි කියනවා I'm looking for a pen. I'm looking for a pencil. I'm looking for a monkey. දැන් මේ දවස්වල monkeysලා count කරනවානේ. So I'm looking for a monkey. I'm counting monkeys. Right? I find some clay and I try to make a pot. So he's trying to make a pot. Pot එක. I have no success at the beginning. So he couldn't make a pot. එහෙම ළමයි එකපාරට clay තිබ්බ කියලා හැමෝටම මැටින් පළ හදන්න පුළුවන් නම් ඉතින් බැරිය. මොකද මේ photos line. He is trying again and again. So if you fail, the making කියන්න එක තමයි ළමයි. So ඔයා මොනවා හරි දෙයක් කළා. If you fail, right? If you fail, you have to try it again and again. So that is how you will success. Otherwise, you won't be able to succeed in your life. I can see that you're looking for your brain. Yeah. Right? So this one. After 2 months, but I try again and again. It's a long work, but after 2 months of experiments, I am trying. I make 2 pots. I put the pots in the baskets. I put dry grass between the baskets and pots. The dry grass and the baskets protect the pots very well. I continue to make small pots. He's doing it. Now he's doing. I put sea water in them. With the water is gone, I have sold. See, he is very good, right? He is very good at everything. He has this one. This very well. Most of us don't have it. නේද ළමයි? අපි ගොඩක් නැති එක යාප් තියෙනවා. මොකක්ද ඒ? Most of us don't have it. මට පේනවා එහෙම නැති කෙනෙක් මට ටයිප් කරනවා. ටයිප් කරලා නැති කරන්නේ. අලියෝ ඒක ටයිප් කරලා එවන්න. So did you guys have your lunch? Lunch නෙමෙයි. So dinner, sorry. Tell
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
What did you have?
Some sandwich,
What?
some sandwiches and like boiled food, boiled vegetables,
Two sandwiches and
some boiled vegetables.
what was in the sandwich?
The sandwich had lettuce leaf,
Well, Sarah,
lettuce leaf and a slice of cheese and chicken.
slice of cheese and chicken. That's all.
Yeah.
Lettuce, slice of cheese and chicken, and some boiled bread, right?
No,
That's
boiled,
dinner.
boiled
Not
vegetables.
boiled bread, boiled vegetables. So, Linoki, what did you have? What did you have, Linoki? Linoki typing Shazan, what did you have? So, you had your New Year, so now you are not fasting. So, what did you have?
I had watadapan, some kiddy toffee, and rulang ladu and more. But I
Everything
still
sweet?
have, yes,
What is that, Linoki? So, you had some sweets, Shazan? Oh my. Fatum, what did you have for your dinner? Sanuji, tell me, what did you have? Sanuji can talk, right? Sanuji talk. What time? Instead of timing. Yeah, girls are not talking, they are just typing. When you grow up, you guys change. Why? I didn't have my dinner yet. Okay. Dinuki, talk. Unmute your mic and talk. What are you typing? Sanuji, you have to talk, okay? Wait, did Gunsoni and Samami come to school? I'll have to wait. Sanuji got lots of gifts asked from Sanuji. What she got? Like, what are the gifts you got? So, did they have anything like last week, Sanuji? Last week they came, right? Gunsoni, not Gunsoni, Samami came, right? Yeah. So, I continue to make small boats. So, he's putting salt water in it. So, when the water dries up, you can have salt. So, today is your birthday. For real? Sanuji, is that your birthday today? Are you real or like are you joking? No, let me explain. Okay, explain. Tell me, explain. So, will you explain? I will continue the lesson. One day, I find a broken piece of wood in the fire. The fire makes the piece very hard. Now he knows how to make good hard pots. It is like a stone. The piece is very cool. So I have an idea. I take one and I make a fire around the pot. The pot is very hard after 2 hours. I am happy with the result. Samaji is explaining, I guess. I also need a tool with which I can make flour. Flour කියන මොනවද? පිටිවල. This word is pronounced as flour. It's not flour. It's not flour. Sorry, it's not flour or something like that. It's just flour. I take a big piece of hard wood. I make a hole in the wood. Hole එකක් හදනවා. හිලක් පාරනවා. I put the seeds in the hole. Then I take another piece of hardwood. I break the seed in the hole with the second wood. ඔන්න මේම ගාලා ගහලා හදනවා දැන් අර seeds ටික කුඩු කරලා දානවා. The flowers stays at the bottom of the hole. Now I want to make bread. I have an idea. I'll mix the flour with water. Then I take 2 stones. I put the stones near the fire. When the stones are very hot, the bread between them. So he is very good at making everything. Now I have my first bread on the island. The bread is not perfect, but I like the bread a lot. It is my first bread after a long time. It is during my 3rd year on the island. Now this is his 3rd year now, right? On the island. I think about traveling around the island by sea. He's now planning to travel around the island. Travel කරන්න තමයි එයා plan කරන් ඉන්නේ. And also, Samji, are you explaining Samji? I think about traveling around the sea. I think that it is possible to make a canoe. Canoe, what's a canoe? Some people call it canoe. Some people call it canoe, some people call it canoe. Right? So it's like a little boat. Very far one for it. Right? Oh my birthday was March 20th. It was holiday. So my friends were able to celebrate it. So today, the first day of school after the holidays, they bought a huge chocolate cake. It's so much lovely. The celebrants party was heartwarming. At melting, I even cried. I couldn't believe that I actually remembered to do a surprise party for me. But this year was the best. Sundays. Best friend journal by adding or printed pictures and writing memories they had. This was my first. Can you like send me photos, okay? Yeah. So one of my students, like I teach some students, they live in Maldives, right? These 2 boys, they live in Maldives. So they were coming to Sri Lanka to visit me. So they had to stay in a hotel in Bangkok, right? So they experienced the earthquake. Or earthquake භූමිකම්පාව. ඒක when they were in the 54th floor. 54 වෙනි තට්ටුවේ ඉඳලා තියෙන hotel එකේ. So they were small. One is in grade 1, the other one is in grade 2, right? So when they were on the 54th floor, so the building was like this, shaking, and the doors were opening and closing, and so everything was like, so they were very scared and they started running. So one by stairs, පඩිපෙළෙන් අර පඩි පොළ හිතන්න තට්ටු 54ක් පඩිපෙළෙන් බහගෙන දුවගෙන යනවා කියන හිතන්න, right? So on the halfway there, the grade 1 boy, he has started crying because he said that I could go, I can't go, I can't run. So one of the staff of the hotel, so he was the one who carried him, like he carried him out like to downstairs. So they said that once they came to Sri Lanka, the first thing they did was to go and see a Vedamatte. That is to take like medicine for their legs. They can't even walk because they have run. Because they have run a lot. So I want to make a canoe from a big tree. I find one big tree. I cut the tree. I start to make a hole in it. So he is going to make a small boat. But after some days, I start to think about something. I start to think how to get the canoe from the forest to the beach. We over the canoe. I think about it because I'm quite far from the beach. So he is very far from the beach. I see that it is a problem. Okay, so problems come, he faces the challenges. That is how he survives in the island. Yeah, island එකේ ජීවත් වෙන්නේ ප්‍රශ්න එනවා ඒව යා survive වෙනවා ඒක කොහොමද යා ඒකට ආවේ කියලා කියන්නේ survive වෙන්නේ කොහොමද කියන එක තමයි මේ කතාවේ කියන්නේ. Right? Then what happened? I started to think how to get the canoe from the forest to the beach. I think about it because I'm quite far from the beach. I see that it is a problem. I see a small hill, between the forest and the beach. It is not possible to move the canoe over the hill. The canoe is very heavy for it. I'm really angry. I have to leave the canoe in the forest. Many days of work are lost. Was gone at this I don't believe that I can make such a mistake. I have to plan my work better next time. See, you also have to do that. So this is actually a moral message, right? Make a moral message. Rather. I have to plan my work better next time. So it's over. No. මොකද කරන්නේ? ඔයාලා homework එක මොකද්ද? හැමදාම වගේ මේකේ chapter summary එක ඔයාගේ වචනෙන් ලියන්න. What happened in this chapter? What happened in it? හරිද? Liduke, are you writing now? What are you writing now? Right? So that's, and you have to do that. Did you get it?
Yes, teacher.
Right. So you have to write it. Can you write it now? I'm not gonna give you homework. The homework and you guys didn't do any homework. You can write it now. Or else like we're gonna have let's write a long story today, right? We have to write. We never finish a story. We never finish the whole story. Shazin, Sedas, Tatum, Sanuji. Sanuji, you have to send it to me. So we couldn't finish a long story. So shall we write the story now? This is supposed to be a dictation story. Right? I'm gonna explain it while we are writing. Sedas, are you ready? Like, let's write a long story. Because we couldn't finish stories every day, right? We always wrote a simple one, and that was it. Shall we write, Sedas? Shazin, are you ready?
Okay, teacher.
Madam, ready?
Wait a minute.
You have to talk or just message, okay?
Wait a minute.
Right. A few years ago, the sentences බලන්න ඔයාලා මේක ලියන්න ඉන්න වගේ writing speed
Teacher,
එක
the topic.
The old man and the traveler. Did we write it?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah. We wrote it. Don't write it. This one, right? That's right. Jane found something in the park. That's the title. Jane found something in the park. Something in the park. So may writing today to have a good speed when you are writing. So write nicely, and you will be very familiar with the words when you are going to like higher grades. You will be very familiar with the words and especially the sentence patterns, grammar, and writing styles, and the new word vocabulary. Okay, so this will help you to do that. This will help you to upgrade your creativity. We have written like hundreds and hundreds of stories when we are like Akila, Sutika, like we wrote a lot. So that is what we are doing. I had with you no problem, right? Got it? Jane's great passion. Yeah, off there. Jane's great passion. Jane's great passion. In life was animals. Like she loved animals. Jane's great passion
Yes.
in life was animals. Full stop. She had dozens of books. Doesn't mean 12. She had dozens of books. She had dozens of books.
Teacher, can you say it again?
Okay. Jane's great passion in life was animals. She had dozens of books about them. Dozens, like 12. Dozens of books.
Dozens of what?
Books about animals. About animals. She had dozens of books about them. About them. Yeah, okay. Jane's great passion in life was animals. She had dozens of books about them. The walls of her bedroom. The walls of her bedroom. So, what are the pictures in your bedroom? What are the pictures in your wall? What are the pictures? Do you have any pictures, Sedas?
Yeah.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, Sedas, what you have?
I have some like karate tournament photo.
To karate tournament once. What about Shazin? Oh, BTS girls. Okay. Santu, Shazin, what do you have? Like, what are the pictures you have?
Art pictures.
Art pictures. The ones you drew or what? You don't have any.
Some are bought, but some are I drew.
Oh, yeah, good. So here also, she has this passion. She loved animals. So the walls of her bedroom were covered with pictures of animals. Pictures of animals. Pictures of animals. I could have, like, I can show you. My wall is like, there's a snake taking a selfie. There is a dog. There are some cartoon characters. There is Spider-Man. There is Baymax. There is Coco. There is William Shakespeare. There is Inside Out. There is Scooby-Doo. There is Rick and Morty. There's Minions. Captain Jack Sparrow, the big good dinosaur, everything is there. A snake taking a selfie like this.
Here.
Yeah. Yeah.
After that, what is the sentence?
The walls of her bedroom were covered with pictures of animals. Comma, just as other girls of her age, just as other girls, yeah, for rent, so we can't paste pictures. Oh, just as other girls, just as other girls of her age and posters of pop stars. Pop stars, like the king of pop. Who is king of pop? J. King of pop. King of pop. That do you know the king of pop?
Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson.
Yes. Like that. I
Michael
can do the
Jackson doing
moonwalk.
the moonwalk.
Yeah,
Moonwalk.
Michael Jackson. He's like a grandmother though, right? I just drew it. Girls of her age had posters of pop stars. Leave a line next paragraph. She used to keep animals in the garden. She used to. Sentence I used to smoke. Cigarette but now I don't do it. She used to.
Excuse me, miss.
Yeah. That's
Can you tell the last names?
what? Yeah. She used to keep animals in the garden. Do you want me to read that part? She used to keep animals in the garden. Nangi Baba, what are you? Last sentences. Girls of her age had posters of stars. Posters of pop stars. Leave a line. She used to keep animals in the garden and if she could, and if she could, she brought them into the house too. She brought them into the house too. Like she has an obsession. She brought them into the house too. පුළුවන් වෙච්ච ගමන් මොකද කරන්නේ? ඒ සත්තු ටික ගේ ඇතුළටම තරන් එනවා. She brought them into the house too.
Miss මේ paragraph එක අප මුලින්ම කියන්නකෝ.
තේරුණේ
Miss, can you read that paragraph again?
She used to keep animals in the garden and if she could, she brought them into the house too. She brought them into the house too. She brought them into the house too. Usually, usually, however, her mother caught her. However, her mother caught her. However, her mother caught her. Usually, however, her mother caught her. Make them moonwalk.
Miss
Yeah.
Miss සඳක කැතයි.
Miss Sandra කැතයි. Oh. ඇත්තද? චූටි නංගි? ඔයාලට ලස්සනයි පුළු. ඔයාලට ලස්සනයි.
මම මිස් තාඩේ.
මම
මිස් ඒමකට මට අවසර.
අවසර. මේ බලන්න ඉතින් මේ නැති බබා.
මම ගන්න
මට මොන පේන්නේ නැහැ නේ ඔයාගේ. මොන චුට්ටක් පෙන්නන්න.
මේ මේ
දැන් කියන්න බලන්න ආදරේ.
කොයා නෑනේ. මේ අම්කල් මම
එයා හොඳයි චූටි කාලේ ඉඳන් මහගෙන ඉන්නවා කිරාවට වෙලා. Good girl. Right, that's right.
අයිය ළමයි එක හතරයි පහයි.
4යි 5යි. So that's who's disturbing you, so that's Nangi.
Yeah, my sister. Every night.
Every time she is also awake, right? They don't sleep. චූටි නංගිට මොකද සාසින්න? මල්ලි ටිකක් දෙන්න හරියද? Huh? They don't sleep, right?
They don't sleep.
Yeah.
They never sleep.
They never sleep. Yeah. දැන් කියනවා එයා හම්බ කරන සල්ලි මිස් දෙනවා කියලා. අන්නේ චූටි නංගි. Thank you. හරි? right. ඉක්මනට සල්ලි හම්බ කරලා ටීචර් දෙන්න. ඒකට මට චොක්ලට් ගන්න පුළුවන් එකකින්.
You said you're not going to eat snack.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat chocolate. Right. Next one. She used to keep animals in the garden, and if she could, she brought them into the house too. Usually, however, her mother caught her. Usually, however, her mother caught her. Leave a line next paragraph, within inverted comma. Get those animals out of here. Get those animals out of here. Get those animals out of here. But Papa Jana Saturi guide karna metre. Never kiya ne apna. Get those animals out of here. Get those animals out of here. Right? Yeah. Get those animals out of here. Here. She used to shout. Murtula hiya kya gahan? She used to shout. Used to shout. If you must keep them, use the shed at the end of the garden. If you must keep them, use the shed at the end of the garden. You must keep them. Use the shed at the end of the garden. Use the shed at the end of the garden.
woman.
Roof the shed at the end of the garden. Inverted commas Mahanna. Most of Jane's animals. So Jane is a name, so you know what to do with the name. The first letter should be capital always. Wherever you put it, the first Jane should be capital. Most of Jane's animals were quite small. Most of Jane's animals were quite small. Quite small. Come on, rabbits, mice, birds. Rabbits, mice, meow, birds. Rabbits, mice, birds. Mice, birds. That sort of things. That sort of things. That sort of things. Rabbits, mice, birds. That sort of things. That sort of thing. That sort of things. That sort of things. I still have this with me. And hey, give it I'm going to send you on YouTube. See? I still have this one. It's not over yet. You see this? Have you got this? Something like
Wish
this?
I had one.
Yeah, that's nice, right? I love this.
Teacher,
But
I
you
love
should.
the
But you.
I
But you. But you should get a new one when it's done.
Yeah.
yeah,
What were you saying?
I like the big bubbles. I
Yeah,
had
I
a
also like the bigger ones, but I don't have it right now. I had this one. The
teacher, you're in Colombo now?
What?
You're in Colombo now?
What?
You're in Colombo now, teacher?
Yeah, in Colombo, I guess.
You can take it from the Gulf West.
Yeah, in Goldfish, yeah.
Colombo, where teacher?
In Goldfish, it is there, right?
Colombo, where teacher are you?
I am in IDH. Do you know IDH?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is
That's a
it an
hospital.
apartment?
What?
Is it an apartment?
No, it's not an apartment, it's a city, IDH city, that's a town. So we have it's not an apartment, like we have a house and a studio. We have rented them both. Right. Near there, it's not near.
Teacher, ID is a main hospital in Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
IDH.
Yeah. That what do you call it? That's a special hospital. And also then there's the mental hospital as well. Here.
Yes.
This area one good the mental hospital. I'm also living there. So they took me. So when I was teaching in a class, they just came. There were like an ambulance came and they just dragged me and they just kept me there. Like they're keeping me there now. The Angul hospital. They say that I'm crazy. I don't know. Like I say, you guys are crazy. They say, no, you are crazy. I say, no, I am. I'm not crazy. You. What to do now? I live in there. Hurry up, let's write. So get those animals out of here. She used it out. You must keep them. sort of thing. But one day, something quite big came her way. One day. So we are going to like surprise the writer. But one day, something quite big came her way.
Excuse me, miss. Is this a new paragraph?
That's a new paragraph.
Can you repeat it?
Yeah, but one day, something quite big, very big, came her way. Came her way. Came her way. Way. Nanti wada de nane. Came her way. Full stop. Jane's mother noticed. Jane's mother noticed. So you won't believe what will happen in the end. Let's write today. Let's somehow write till the end. Okay. Somehow write till the end.
Excuse me, miss. Can you tell that paragraph
Nanti
again?
Papa mau ketemu sekarang. But one day something quite big came her way. Jane's mother noticed. Jane's mother noticed that she was spending. That she was spending. That she was spending. Jane's mother noticed that she was spending. That she was spending. That she was spending quite a lot of time in the shed. Quite a lot of time in the shed. That she was spending quite a lot of time in the shed. Quite a lot of time in the shed. Quite a lot of time in the shed. Shed. Full stop. She also noticed that. She also noticed. So again, something that is familiar. Like she also noticed that. She also noticed that. She also noticed that food was food was disappearing. Food was disappearing.
What, teacher?
Food was disappearing.
Food?
Food. Things we eat. Was disappearing. Food was disappearing. Give me a second, you guys write. Yes. Food was disappearing from the house. Disappearing from the house. Especially bread and fruit. 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 Leave a line. Next paragraph. One evening, one evening, one evening, one evening, she decided to go. She decided to go. One evening, she decided to go. One evening, she decided to go down to the shed. Down to the shed. Go down to the shed. Decided to go down to the shed. Go down to the shed. Down to the shed.
Teacher, can you speed up a little?
Yeah, sure. Go down to the shed. That's good. Huh? To see, to see for herself. See for herself. To see for herself. To see for herself. See for herself. Right. Siddharth, what are you drinking?
Now I'm not drinking. I previously drank some soda.
What?
I previously drank some soda.
You are drinking some soda?
Not soda.
Huh?
Water.
You are drinking some water. Soda water.
No, just water.
Just water. I thought like you're just drinking from a cup, so I thought like it's a green tea or something.
Usually I drink water from my cup.
Mugs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. So next time. One evening she decided to go down the step for herself. Leave a line as she stood outside the door. As she stood outside the door. As as she stood outside the door. 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 Uh, she heard. She could hear. She could hear Jane talking to someone inside. She could hear Jane talking to someone inside. She was talking somebody. She was talking to somebody. She was talking to somebody, right? She could hear Jane talking to somebody inside. Full stop. Within inverted commas. She's got a friend in there with her. She's got a friend in there with her. She's got a friend in there with her. ಯಾಕೆ ನೋಡಿ? She's got a friend in there with her. She's got a friend in there with her. She's got a friend in there with her. Stop. She thought. She opened the door and looked in. 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 Looked in. Full stop. At first, she could only see Jane. 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 So this is the mother. I am your mother. Sad story. So see, so the open door. So Jane's mother is peeping. So she is wearing spectacles. His mother is peeping. So inside the garage, here, Jane is there. He's also like this. He's talking to somebody and sitting. So you will get to know who she was talking to. Right? So as she stood outside the door of the shed. Wait. At first she could only see Jane sitting on the ground. Then she made out the shape of an animal. Then she made out the shape of an animal. Hadili karagata. Then she made out the shape of an animal. Then she made out the shape of an animal. Shape of an animal. Made out the shape of an animal. Sitting beside Jane. Sitting beside Jane. Sitting beside Jane. Shape of an animal sitting beside Jane. Beach in the coconut tree, yellow, everybody is there. It's Jackson. Okay, that's why I want to get there, Ashan. Yes, see YouTube comments here. Bye, good night, Ashan. Right, YouTube live again comments. Are you still there, Ashan? But I'm not. Right? She could made out the shape of an animal sitting beside Jane. Two huge eyes. Two huge eyes. Look who has they got. Two huge eyes. Two huge eyes stared at her. Stared. Look what I said. Stared. Two huge eyes stared at her. Staring. Stared at her. She nearly screamed. She nearly screamed. It was a gorilla. She nearly screamed. It was a gorilla. She nearly screamed. It was a gorilla. Ooh. Gorilla? Are you for real? She nearly screamed. It was a gorilla. It was a gorilla. It was a gorilla. Full stop. Leave the line next paragraph. Jane, what on earth? Inverted Jane, what on earth? Inverted commas, right? Jane, what on earth? Like that. There's a gorilla. I don't know how to draw gorillas, anyways. Like, is this the way, like gorilla? I can't remember their ears. They have ears like this or what? I don't know, like, are gorillas like this or what?
This gorilla is too fat.
Hey, look, can you tell me their ears? How their ears can be like this? Oh, have-
Teacher, they have human ears.
oh, yeah, like this. Oh, it's
That's
not like
like a
that.
No,
monkey.
teacher, human ears.
Wait. I'm confused right now. Like I'm really confused. Like this, they look like humans.
Yes,
Really?
yes, teacher.
What about the mouth? Open.
No,
This just
Mouth
looks
is-
like
mouth is like a monkey. Same as a monkey.
Very good. Like this. It's like a burger.
Yes, yes, teacher.
It's like a burger. Right. That's right. Hey, what on earth? She started to say, but then she remembered. But then she remembered. She started to say, but then she remembered. But then she remembered. But then she remembered. Yeah. Then she remembered a few days before a young gorilla. A few days before a young gorilla. A few days before a young gorilla. A young gorilla escaped from the zoo. Escaped. Analaya. Escaped from the zoo. Escaped from the zoo. Zoo again Analaya gorilla. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gorillas. Nice gorillas. Yeah. Okay. That's right. A gorilla escaped from the zoo. And in spite of every effort to find it, and in spite of every effort to find it, and in spite of every effort to find it, and in spite of every effort to find it, in spite of every effort to find it,
Teacher, can you say it again?
in spite of every effort to find it, every effort to find it, in spite of every effort to find it, 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 in spite of every effort to find it, the animal simply vanished. The animal simply vanished. Yeah, little yes. The animal simply vanished. The animal simply vanished. The animal simply vanished. The animal simply vanished. Leave a line, next paragraph. Inverted commas, reading inverted commas. I found it wandering through the park. I found it wandering through the park. He was walking here and there. I found it wandering through the park. 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 Full stop. Jane explained. It seemed so lonely. Again, inverted commas. Jane explained. Then again, inverted commas. It seemed so lonely. Lonely. I'm still lonely. I had nobody for my own. I don't
I know
know the
that
song.
song.
Yeah,
I know the song.
there's a song, right? Lonely, I was still lonely. I had nobody. Oh my God. Like that. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 da, 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 da. I talk with it and sun. Good girl. Had no one. Ever since my girl left me, my whole life get crashed in a rap song. Lonely, so lonely. Like that. Yeah, yeah. If it seemed so lonely, I talked to it. We became friends at once. I talked to it. Dr. Dolittle Balatinagala. Have you guys watched Dr. Dolittle? Lonely. I talked to it. I talked to it. And we became friends at once. We became friends at once. And then it followed me back here. And then it followed me back here. And then it followed me back here. And it followed me back here. Leave a line. Leave a line. Better grow. Well, you know you can't keep it. Well, you know you can't keep it. Oh, that's not it. Well, you know you can't keep it. Well, you know you can't keep it. Her mother said. Her mother said. Well, you know you can't keep it. Her mother said. Her mother said. You better phone the police and explain. 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 Explain. Not long after the police, not long after the police came and not long after the police came and also a van from the zoo. And also a van from the zoo. And also a van from the zoo. Nobody was even angry with Jane. Nobody was even angry with Jane. So you have written a lot today, right? You wrote a lot, right? Yes, Edas? Do you like it when you write?
Yeah.
Is it hand painting or do you like it when you write? Shazid?
I like when it writes. Sometimes when the writing, sometimes I get bored. When I'm writing stories, I'm not getting bored.
What? Writing is good?
No, sometimes when I'm writing, it's boring.
Boring.
When
But sometimes when you are writing stories, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about Shazid?
can,
Yes, Edas?
can you tell the last sentence?
Yeah, sure. The police also came and the van from the zoo. Nobody was even angry with Jane when when she told her story. Nobody was even angry with Jane when she told her story. Shazin, what about you, Shazin? You like writing stories? Shazin, I'm talking to you, Shazin. Shazin, come on, Shazin, you are singing. Shazin is not even writing. I can see he's talking to somebody. Like he's Shazin, you are singing, Shazin. Come on.
I think he's blue. He just plugged off his Bluetooth.
Connected to Bluetooth.
Yeah.
So how can I like ask him to talk?
You have to put. You have to put a message. Otherwise,
I
he will.
I just asked him to unmute. Like I just asked him. Like I said, I'll just text him. He's singing. So he was writing. Shall we watch a video today, Arif, please? I'll think about it, right? Siddharth, do you like those videos that we watch?
Yeah, teacher.
Yeah, right. Sajan is like he is completely out of control. Like I don't even see what he's doing. Like he is there in the class, but he's singing. Okay, real, right? I will call his mother, right? Now I'm gonna call. He is he's not even listening, right? Wait, let me call his mother. Yeah. He's like, like he's really not listening at all. Like I can see that he's doing something else. Like, I can't just take the number. Oh yeah. I'm looking for his mother's number. I have it, I guess. Katu, raise your hand if you are writing, Katu. I can't. Oh yeah, I found it. Just calling him. Yeah, let's see. His Siddharth, his ears are like okay. His ears are fine. Hello? Yeah. हाँ? अरे मुझे तो बड़ा तो मोबाइल पता तो नहीं मैंने आगे फोन में दिया क्या क्या okay, okay. He was standing there. He was singing Bluetooth opera. I called him up. Jazet, I was talking to you, Jazet. You were singing. So, the police knew all about Jane and her animals. The police knew all about Jane and her animals. Jane and her animals. Jane and her animals. And the zookeeper said, the zookeeper said, the zookeeper said, I can see that gorilla likes you. I can see that gorilla likes you. I can see that gorilla likes you. So I can see that gorilla likes you. I can see that gorilla likes you. So I'm gonna give you a free pass. So I'm gonna give you a free pass. I can see that gorilla likes you. So I'm gonna give you a free pass. So like check the spellings, okay? Action. I'm gonna give you a free pass. Thousands. Posters of stars. I was talking to him earlier. He just wrote. Usually, check your spellings, right? Look at them carefully. Corn. You can make mistakes as much as you want. That's fine with me. That's fine by me. Shed. Shout. You must keep the musician for the animals quiet. Quiet. Quiet more. Rabbits, mice. Birds that sort of. But one day something quite good came her way notice. Spending quite a lot of time disappearing. Disappearing. Especially. Shape, shape of an animal. You scared. Gorilla. Escaped. Take these words and let me know so then I can move on to the other parts. Right, Shazif? What happened, Shazif?
Teacher, my Bluetooth turned off.
No, I was talking to you. You were singing or something.
I couldn't hear you, teacher.
Okay. Escape. So finish these words and let me know so that I move on to the other words, right?
Finish it.
Can I move on to the other part? Can you check these spellings?
All are correct, teacher.
Yes. Okay. Good. Let's move on to the next one. Escape. In spite. Spite. Effort. Effort.
Teacher, can you send me the previous one that the
Yeah.
answer?
Okay. The words, right? I'll send a photo so that
Okay, teacher.
wandering. I love to go a wandering along the mountain track. I cycle, I love to sing my knapsack on my back. Wandering, 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 wandering. Have you listened to that song?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah,
Yes.
love that song. Okay. So this is the final part. You check it. Video gag. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we have a little more time, so I think we can watch a video.